Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, November 9th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. We have a ton of news today, so we're going to get right into it, shall we? Please head on over to eyeonannapolis.net and check out the story about a missing man. Burke Simmons has been missing since mid-September, and his family and friends are very worried. He was last seen in Annapolis with a black backpack. We do have photos on the site. There is a missing persons report, but the police are not actively looking for him because he is an adult and there does not appear to be anything to classify him as critically missing. Now, this is pretty much policy with all police departments, as it is not illegal for an adult to disappear. If anybody knows anything, the non-emergency police line is 410-268-9000, but please go take a look, see if you've ever seen him. Survey from the Center for the Study of Local Issues at AACC is out. We have the entire report at eyeonannapolis.net, which is 200 plus pages, but the top issue for residents in Anne Arundel County is, no surprise, crime. That has increased from 24% in the spring to 36% now. The economy is also a top issue as well, but more people are really more concerned about the federal economy than they are local or state. It's a really fascinating deep dive into the thoughts of Anne Arundel County residents for all of the data geeks among us. Annapolis Mayor Buckley, several alderpersons, and top directors and managers in the city are heading on a road trip. They're going to fly to the Netherlands on Saturday for a week to look at alternative transportation models, flood protections, and resiliency financing. The $70,000 junket is being funded by a combination of grants, private donations, self-funding, and city funds. And in addition to Mayor Buckley, alderpersons O'Neill, Gay, Savage, and Schandelmeyer will take the trip. City employees will include City Manager Mike Malinoff, Deputy City Manager Jacqueline Guild, Transportation Director Marcus Moore, Public Works Director Burr Bogle, and Videographer Julian Jacques. Other attendees will include Rebecca Flora, who is the Maryland Secretary of Planning, Sarah Bender, who is the Maryland Emergency Management Director, Tanya Osman, who is a bicycle planner with the county, and private sponsor Patrick Denker, which is from the Denker Foundation in Dallas, Texas. Prince George's County. Of course, it is years away, but when done, it is expected to support 7,500 jobs, and just as a heads up, it's likely going to help our area in terms of economy and housing values, which unfortunately will make the area probably less affordable for many. Coming for the Hospice of the Chesapeake. Mike Brady, the CEO and president, has submitted his resignation effective in January. He will be headed to North Carolina to work for a not-for-profit continuing care community. Now, Brady joined the hospice back in 2017, and as they seek a new leader, they have named Rebecca Miller as the interim CEO. Miller is currently the organization's chief operating officer. Holiday season barrels down upon us, and yes, it is barreling down upon us. Small Business Saturday is Saturday, November 25th. Sunday, November 26th is Artist Sunday, and you are encouraged to support all artists, visual, recording, whatever. Sunday is also the grand illumination of the city Christmas tree along with the arrival of Santa. But before that, beginning at 4 p.m., Zachary's Jewelers will once again present vignettes from the Nutcracker by the Chesapeake Ballet Company. Moving ahead, the Chocolate Binge Festival is Sunday, December 3rd. An Annapolis Holiday Market at City Dock comes from December 11th through the 10th. And of course, the Midnight Madness Nights are December 7th, 14th, and 21st. Right now, it's unknown if the city is going to be offering free parking as they have done for more than a decade, but based on that council meeting yesterday, it doesn't seem like premium parking wants to play nice, and the city gave away the parking operations for 30 years to get that garage built. And yesterday in the meeting, Premium Parking pointed out that since the bonds were sold to finance the garage, the city is unable to lower the price to zero, as the bonds do need to be repaid. this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to be speaking with John Shukarov, who is an immigrant from Uzbekistan who arrived here with one suitcase and $200. This is an amazing success story that is still evolving. Best ways to keep up on the local news is the Daily News Recap email that goes out at 7 p.m. every night. That's 365 days a year. It is free, and paywall-free for you. And here is a link to sign up. And please, do me a favor, let your friends, family, and colleagues all know about it as well. All right, that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Alpha Engineering, Scout and Molly's, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. All right, so now you just need to sit back because we have George from DCMDVA Weather with the only locally forecast weather report you will find. And back again, it's Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. All that's coming right up, so hang tight.
Advanced illness decisions aren't always easy. Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, wants you to know you do have a choice over who provides care, what type of care, and when and where your loved one receives that care. Learn more at hospicechesapeake.org.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, November 9th. Yesterday was yet another really nice weather day for the Annapolis region, and today will likely bring the best day of the week to the area ahead of some clouds and showers tomorrow with a sunny but seasonably cool weekend ahead. Look for mostly sunny skies today with highs in the mid or upper 70s across Anne Arundel County, with warm air coming in on southwest winds ahead of a cold front that will bring clouds and showers tomorrow to end the work and school week, with cooler temps in the mid to upper 50s 4 p.m. highs, to be followed by sunny skies all weekend long, with highs Saturday on Veterans Day between 55 and 62 degrees ahead of 51 to 57 degrees 4 p.m. highs on Sunday. As for next week, it'll be more sunshine each day through at least Wednesday, with temps in the mid-50s to lower 60s, with temps then likely warming again by next weekend into the upper 60s to maybe mid or lower 70s as conditions stay warm and dry on the whole for the month of November. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. We're getting close to the end of the Maryland STEM Festival. It runs through November 11th, with lots of great STEM-related activities all around the state. Head on over to marylandstemfestival.org to find a list of all the events at some of your favorite local libraries, makerspaces, schools, and more. At Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road, today is their final beginner lace class. And on Saturday, check out their second Saturday skills class with the Cast On Bind Off series. At the Wildberry Farm and Markets out near Gambrels, it's time for another one of their Wildberry field markets, with lots of local vendors, food trucks, and fun for the kids. At Local by Design, today check out their Fused Glass Ornament Workshop with Bill Donaldson of Attitude Art Studios. And on Wednesday, they're having a Cornhusk Wreath Workshop, and registration is open for a few workshops coming up later in November, including autumn candle making, as well as grapevine and dried flower wreaths, and more Fused Glass workshops. At Art Farm in Annapolis, tonight they have a sketch night with a live model. Tuesday, there's Artful Mending for adults, the first of 4 classes, and their kids' fall semester is still rolling along. Today, there's Mixed Media for introverts for ages 9 through 12 with their final session. Saturday, there's Kids Art School for ages 6 through 8. Monday, there's also Kids Art School with 2 sessions for ages 4 through 6 and another session for ages 6 through 8. Also on Monday, there's Beat Making for ages 10 through 15, returning for a 4-week run. And then on Wednesday, there's Alternative Art School for ages 11 through 14. And registration is open for a few more fall Kids Art camps, starting in the coming weeks, including a family holiday card watercolor and ink class, and more family clay workshops. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today at the Bush Annapolis Library they're having a crafternoon, as well as sewing basics. At Brooklyn Park there's steam and snacks. At Broadneck there's an autumn cookie decorating workshop with 2 sessions. And at Eastport Annapolis Neck they're making pixel art. On Saturday, the Maryland City Library has Science Saturdays with Food Glorious Food. Linthicum has The Healing Power of Chemistry, exploring chemistry related to health and medicine. And also on Saturday, Odenton has Craft for a Cause, making handmade cards for service members. On Tuesday, Glen Burnie has Little Artist Process Art. Bush Annapolis has Sewing Basics for homeschoolers. Discoveries, the library at the mall, has a Lego Build and Create monthly challenge. And Severn has an open craft night. And then on Wednesday, Serona Park has a Lego challenge. And Eastport is hosting the Mad Hatter's Knitting Club. And over at Annapolis Makerspace, drop by on Wednesdays for our woodworking open house night and say hi to George. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.